Hi, my name's Ian, and I'm here today in the gorgeous Plana della Mele in south central Italy. And I'm going to share a meditation technique with you today that is very, very good at silencing the mind, at turning it off, resetting, getting present. And I've been using it a lot over the last few days. And it's just feeding the mind with 2 syllables, with a mantra with 2 syllables. And we're going to follow the breath as we use this mantra. So on the inhale, we're going to say so. On the exhale, hung, so, hung, so, hung. And in this case, we're using the so hung mantra, which means I am thou. But you could use any mantra you like. You could use Sat Nam, you could use love all, whatever comes to you. And we're going to do it in 3 stages. So we're going to do the first stage out loud. We're going to do the second stage vibrating it internally, silently. And we're going to do the third stage just completely letting go, not needing to use any mantra at all, and just being. So on the first one, I find that very easy to do when I'm starting out. If I'm very, very busy, the first one's great because it gives me a clear physical anchor to be able to keep that presence. The second one I find is much more subtle and sensitive. So I'll notice more thought and more distraction come through, and I have to really consciously just be aware of the mantra and coming back to it. And I feel like there's a soft focus that stays with the mantra when I'm doing it silently. So I stay engaged with that process, with the process of the mantra and the breath. I also notice if I have any resistances in the body or any tension that builds up, I'm much more aware of that when I'm doing it silently. And it's beautiful to be able to just feel that and stay with the process of the mantra silently. And then in the third stage, the bell will chime in this practice 3 times, and in the third stage we'll just let go of the need to do anything, let go of the mantra, and just experience the moment. We don't need to be or do anything, it's just being. So I'm going to, as an example, do this for 3 minutes. So I'll have 1 minute on each way of practicing. But when you practice, I find it valuable to do longer periods with this kind of practice. So usually I practice for half an hour when I'm doing this. So find yourself a really comfortable place where you can not be disturbed for however long you want to practice. And I'm going to show you now an example of doing it for 3 minutes. So close your eyes down, relax your shoulders, take a few deep breaths before you get started. And as you do this, keep your posture straight. You don't want to raise and sag too much. Keep it as straight as you can. So that was using mantra with the breath. I'd love to hear your feedback on how it feels for you. You can leave that on YouTube, you can leave it at 13weekstoawakening.com. Subscribe to this channel so you can get updates on more videos as they're shared. And I hope that the silence that you can build through this can just help you to have more clarity, joy and happiness in your life. You have a wonderful day. Aho.